Well, a very impressive performance for Damian Pilardi. It took you until the start of fall to get your first win in 2023, but you got it done tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This car, all I can say is she stitched up Sally. She fights me every step of the way, but when she doesn't, she is a rocket ship. It took us forever to get the setup honed in on this car because this is still the backup car from last year. But I guess backup cars still go fast sometimes. But all I can think is all my sponsors, Stafford Veterinarian Clinic, Galactic Hobo Hot Sauce, Four Season, just all the help that goes on this car. My dad, my brother Aiden, just all the help. It's awesome. It's so much fun to be back out here.
Well, you dominated the race, but they got a little tight those last couple laps. How hot was the heat from behind?
I could feel him pushing on my rear, going through the center, and all that went through my head was hammer down and hope for the best, and that's what I did.
Well, of course, the 19 and the 28 got to a little racing themselves. Was it a little bit of a sigh of relief from you when you saw that?
When I saw him back off and him and Rich were battling it out, it felt better in my heart, yeah.
Well, you got one more race to go. Think you can end with a twofer?
Only one way to find out. Hope for the best and send it.
Third career limited late model win and the first of 2023 for Damian Pilardi.
We're standing here with your 7-time this season Street Stock feature winner, Ryan Waterman. Ryan, I mean, the picture of consistency is coming up with consistent finishes, week after week. You won half of the events this year. Can you put that into words for us?
No, that's pretty incredible. I never thought I'd be able to win that much. We've got a really good car right now. I want to keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, the car started in the middle of the pack. You worked your way up, pretty quickly there. Had some good competition there with the 11 and the 84, and you just find yourself out front again. Is there anything special you're doing? I mean, is it just one of these things that it's just the car? It's just how it's going? I mean, can you put it into words?
We just got the car turning so good right now. We just got to keep the wheels on it, and that's the name of the game.
All right, well, anything can happen going into 1 week left in the season. You certainly have proven you can win. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Anything special this week you're looking forward to, or are you just going to kind of, elbows up and make it happen one more week?
Just elbows up, make it happen one more week, see where we end up.
All right, how about some sponsors you want to thank, Ryan?
The car owner, Nick and Mel Bandiak, Edward G. Roy Trucking, Lapdog Racing, the Mike Rogers team, Pellegrini Electric. My dad, my brother Troy, couldn't do without all that.
I said it before, I'll say it again. We've run 14 events this year at the Speedway. You've won 7 of them. Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you. See you next week here.
Well, Andrew Duran's second win of 2023 was hard-earned, to say the least. First, he had to survive all the restarts, and then 2 laps ago, Kevin Gamacorda gets to the inside line, but you managed to hold him on the outside. How did you do it?
Yeah, I was out there the whole race, so yeah, I knew he was starting right behind me, so I had to hold the 10 off on the outside, and I had to hold off Gamacorda and stay low and not give him an opportunity to get underneath me, and I had to make him work for it. So I could win the race. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, ever since last year when you were finally able to knock off that first win, you guys have made some good strides this year, especially the second half. Got to be proud of this program, especially after taking some of the time off.
Yeah, we put a new front clip on it at the end of the year because it was bent, and the car is actually doing better. And I'm learning the rear end, how the Panhard bar works, and how to set up the car exactly because it's different than the other car that I used to drive. So still learning. We're gonna get faster.
Well, do you think you've learned enough to make it 2 straights next week?
You never know. Because I think I could go faster because the toe was knocked out, and I'm still working on it to get it better. So I think we do have a chance next week.
How about the sponsors that got you on track?
I got to thank Payless Auto Glass, Universal Plastics, Joe Ham, and Pettit Racing Engines. I got to thank my dad and my family for helping us get out here because I want to be out here if it wasn't for everybody else. Thank you.
Third career Stafford late model win for Andrew Durant.
We're here with Tyler Chapman, the winner tonight from your SK Light Modified feature. Tyler, you've had a fantastic summer, but man, that one thing has eluded you that just about the entire summer, and that was finding this thing in victory lane. What was different about tonight?
I held on, and I mean it was a wet, cold race. Definitely really dewy and slippery, not much grip on the track. Pretty much the goal was to win the race and block the whole time because he definitely had a faster car.
Yeah, restart after restart, you're lining up right there next to Chris Matthews, and restart after restart, you drove it in there and just really drove it away. That car was really good. Can you tell us what it felt like to be behind the wheel of that?
Yeah, definitely like racing with this team. Great team. The physical race was the car could have been better. It was definitely very tight, pushing like a train. He got me a couple of times in a couple of restarts, but luckily we had that red flag, which cooled the car down or something. But after that, it was a rocket out of the turn there.
All right, so cool night tonight. We got to think that maybe next week we're going to have the same kind of a thing. Going into the last week of the season, you think you got something for for this field here? Try to finish up with one more win?
Yeah, I'd hope so. Last year we got 2 back-to-back wins the last 2 races of the year, so it'd be cool to do that again.
Well, Tyler Chapman, how about some sponsors you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I'll just start by saying the crew. They do an amazing job. Rick, Robbie, my dad, my mom, Chris, Glenn, Jim, Josiah, Kurt, all them people, all the sponsors. Probably in trouble because I didn't thank them first, but Arcari Motor Sales, IMC Manufacturing, Napa Tallinn, Center Machines, Back Row Smoke and Barbecue, Hometown Pizza, Jay Rigo's, Sarek, Smith's Auto Body, pretty much everyone for helping out, Brian for giving us one hell of a setup.
Well, Tyler Chapman parks his 41 on top of the podium. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Well, Todd Owen might have a strong points lead, but believe it or not, it's his first victory in a 40-lap feature this year. Of course, going along with the SK 5K win, you came through, tearing through the fields, it looked like.
I mean, we had a really good car, but so didn't the 88. He had a really, really stout car, and I don't know if he didn't have that problem in the restart, if I would have been able to get by him, but just I guess got fortunate with that situation and able just to pull away a little bit. But the battle up front was pretty good, so a lot of fun out there.
Were the restarts helping you that much, or would you prefer to it stayed green?
Nah, I really didn't want the restarts. I don't really restarts breed restarts. So every time you get another one, you take a chance of wrecking cars, and I don't really want to see that happen. So obviously it worked out good for us tonight, and able to bring it home.
Now you've got a really good championship lead. You have a chance to possibly lock things up next week. Is there maybe a little pressure to do that, especially considering that the fall final is now going to be at the end of October?
Nah, we're just going to keep doing what we've been doing for the last couple of years and just try to finish. And, the points take care of themselves if you just finish races. So just go back and next week and try to get the job done.
How about the sponsors on this race and winning number 81?
Yeah, I got to thank McKinney Construction, Wicked Power Sports, Cooker Construction, Barnes Pools, the Brad Auto Machine, Chassis Pro, obviously, Start Finish Motorsports, Ben Dodge up there. He's a big supporter of mine, and just everybody helps me out. Definitely couldn't do it without him.
A big step tonight for Todd Owen as he looks for his 3rd straight SK Modified title.